Hi guys, in this series, you're going to make a website. By the end of this episode, you'll have the worst website ever. But by the end of the series, you'll have a website that looks like $1 billion. Let's get started. Here's what we can expect by the end of our episode. As you can see, it's a very minimal website, but in our next episode, we will really make it shine. I am now in my Sublime text editor. I'm going to type in some content, such as hello world, and save this on my desktop. Now if I double click this file, now what I typed into my text editor is displayed by my browser. Now let's set this up properly. With Sublime Text, all I have to do is type in HTML and then press tab to create the structure automatically. All we're going to focus on today is what's between the title and what's between the body. What goes in the title, for example, and after I save this and press refresh on my browser, what goes in between my title goes in my tab. What goes in the body is everything else in the browser. So if I type in hello world now, save it and refresh the page, it's displayed. Let's give our website a title. And to do that, I will be using the H1 tags. One way to do it is to just type in H1 and press tab. Or I can just type it out manually. Either way works. The text for my title goes in between the tags. So after I save and refresh my browser, you can see the content. I can make a subheading by typing H3, pressing tab. Refresh. We can also make a paragraph tag. Save, refresh. We can do multiple of these tags, and we can have 2 paragraphs. Now this is very basic, so let us get into something a little bit more advanced. Let's add a link. So if I just press A for anchor and press tab, Sublime Text sets up a structure for me to create a link. Now all I have to do is put in the URL inside of these quotes, such as http://www.google.com. Then the words that are visible to me, click me for a I'll save and refresh, and you can see this link, and it will work if I click on it. Now it's important to note that the URL here must have the HTTP or else it wouldn't work. I'll save, refresh. There, page not found. So make sure you have the HTTP in there. Now let's put in a form. To do so, we just type in form and press tab. This creates an empty form with nothing in it. But this also gives us access to certain tags, such as the input tag. You have to specify what type of input you expect from the user here. So if I expect text, I'll put in text. If I refresh, I can see a text box here. Similarly, if I want a submit button, I will have to mention the button in the type. If I do this now, the button will have no text in it. It'll look very strange. So to add some words in there, let's just add value equals click me. The last thing we're going to do is throw in an image. And we do so with the img tag, which stands for image. Now we're also going to need a source, which is the URL for the actual image. And if I just look up cats on Google Images, make sure that you get the actual URL for the image, not just this URL. You actually have to click on the cat and view the actual image, then grab that URL and put it in here. And if I refresh the page now, you'll see that picture of the cat. Congratulations! You now have a website that no one will ever try to put their information into. In the next tutorial, I will show you how to resize images, add color to your text and background colors, so that people will think your website is more legitimate. Stay tuned and please subscribe.